Yeah.
What's up, everyone? It's Drew with No Debt But Love, where we try to live out Romans 13:8, which is to allow no debt to remain outstanding, but the continuing debt to love one another. All right, all right, all right. So, what are we going to learn today? We're going to take a look at a Yahoo Finance article, and it talks about a 23-year-old says he's on track of making six figures this year and says that he's living proof that college isn't necessary. I find this article very interesting. This gentleman, Tyler Zitska, hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He says that he has a different approach. He's going out of school in Illinois, and he's a HVAC technician. He installs UV lights and filters to eliminate bacteria in the air. Okay, a service that has been far from slow in the past 2 years. Gee whiz, I wonder why. Because of COVID. We'll see how this new sub industry of HVAC fares after COVID is over. Let's continue on. He says that this was the right career for him. He got into this career because he wants to get his hands dirty. He wants to be hands on. And he says that he takes home $58,000 as an apprentice. Okay, that'll be really good in Texas where I reside, but in Illinois, the cost of living is more. He said that he's set to make $90,000 to $110,000 a year. But here's the thing that I want us all to pay attention to. He is 23 years old. Okay, he graduated when he was 18. Okay, in order to be an apprentice, to get your apprentice license with any state, you need at least 4 to 6 years of experience working under a licensed HVAC, fully licensed technician. That's something that this article does not state. Okay, this article, when you read it just on first glance, it just makes it seem like this 23-year-old is about to make bank. But it does not say that right after he graduated from high school, he went straight into this field. Okay, there's this misperception that we can get something for nothing. Anyway, I just don't like overall it's anti-education push right now for people to not get an education, and I've included the link of this article in the description. We must be aware that this young man, he went straight into this field right at 18 years old, and now he's 23. That is 5 years. He's just now about to meet the threshold to be able to get his apprentice license, to then make $58,000. He will then have to go back to school to get a level 1 HVAC license. There's also a level 2, a level 3, and a universal HVAC license where the technician can work on anything. Okay? So here's the thing, the adage still remains the same. The more you learn, the more you earn. For some reason, we're thinking, and especially with the millennial generation, Generation Z, we want something really fast. We're thinking that we can post a few videos, become TikTok famous and all this stuff. But here's the thing, even the people that become YouTube, TikTok, Instagram famous, they put a lot of hard work and effort in their videos, into their pictures. We don't see what goes on behind the scenes of the millions of dollars that these TikTokers are earning. They have to understand contracts. And if they don't understand the contracts they're signing, they're not going to be rich for long. Or they may still be poor. And the corporations are making all the money. I said all that to say, we don't need to just chase the money. So I am happy that this young man has found a career, a field that he enjoys, but let's keep this in mind. He had to wait 5 years to obtain the work experience to then be able to sit for his apprentice license, which would then get him $58,000. Depending on your career field, you can make that with a 2-year associate's degree. Okay, especially if you're doing surgical tech or a RN, a registered nurse, doing overtime with a 2-year degree, 20 years old. If you go straight into a associate's degree in nursing right out of high school, you're 18 years old. You take 2 years to complete that degree. It'll be a little bit over 2 years because you'll need prerequisites. But let's just say you took some college level prereqs for your nursing degree while in high school for dual credit. You can be 20, making over 58,000, fresh out of high school, 2 years removed. But he has spent 5 years of his life already. Then he's gonna need more work experience to then be able to begin to take the classes for his level 1 HVAC certificate, then his level 2, then his level 3, and if he wants to go beyond level 3, his universal, which is going to take more time to get those state licensures. Okay, so just because you have a license in something that's blue collar, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easier. For some reason, we equate blue collar with getting something that will be easier to obtain. And these blue collar workers work hard. Now, here's the thing also with HVAC, keep in mind that the community college offers these courses for a lot cheaper. Just check your local community college. It is pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar for what these HVAC schools offer. Okay? Consider what happened to ITT Tech, these for-profit schools. They may not stay open for long. And then what happens to your license, your certificate, okay? Please do not allow the last word in community college to steer you away from going to college. If it's the cheaper route to get an HVAC license, to get a plumbing license, to get an electrician license, do what you have to do, get it cheap, because just because you go to college does not automatically equate to you getting debt. So I'm gonna get off my little rant, but that's all I got for you, everyone. Until next time, stay strong, fight on, and have no debt but love. Peace and blessings.